Hey guys, what's going on? This is Ken Susi here at Fishman. We are here partying. Per usual, this is my live takeover. We are always going live at 3 o'clock Wednesday Eastern Standard Time. You can rely on me to be here to answer all your Fluence questions, to talk Fishman, to talk Unearth, to talk whatever it is that I'm currently doing. But guys, we obviously have a website. Come check out this website at www.fishman.com. That you can see all of our products here. You can see everything that you would want to know about Fluence, install guides, wiring diagrams, all the cool stuff that you would ever want to know. It's right here on our website. Let me just let's get this microphone a little bit closer so you guys can hear me. But yeah, per usual, you know, I like hanging out with you guys. So we have I put your questions up on the screen just so you guys know what we're doing. So Drew is writing, Ken, thank you again for playing Incinerate last week. It really brought a huge smile to my face, and honestly, I had to go back and watch the stream over again just to watch that part over and over again. Thank you. Just a heads up, I'm going to start pulling some track names out soon and getting you to relearn some stuff. Yeah, as Drew's saying, I am terrible. I am absolutely terrible. Sorry, I'm handling your questions over here. I am absolutely terrible at learning stuff. that is just what I do. You know, there's certain records and certain songs that we play all the time, and there's other ones that we don't play a lot. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I am I'll try my hardest to play the songs that you want to hear. But anyway, let's see what we got going on here. All right, next question. Let's make sure that this is right. Let's go. Okay. Real quick, sorry. All right, sorry about that, guys. Just trying to get my system over here. Yes, I am alive. Predetermined Sky. Predetermined Sky. I need a guitar that is not in B standard. Biggest influences. Great question. I really like Paul Gilbert. He was like one of my shreddy ones. Yngwie Malmsteen, Steve Vai, all the ones that you would ever want to hear. All the greatest guitar players that you know of are the ones that I'm into. Guitar players that you might have not heard, or you might know their material. I was a big fan of Vito Bratta from White Lion as a kid. Check out all Vito Bratta's work with White Lion. Wait is a terrific solo. That's a song that they play. What's another one? Trying to think. Another good influence. There's more. There's so many good guitar players. Oh, you know what's another good one is if you want to learn if you're like trying to learn how to shred and you want to like shred but like, you know, not go over the top with sweep arpeggios and all that crazy stuff, listen to Jakey Lee. He played on a few records, or maybe even just one with Ozzy. I believe it's The Ultimate Sin is the record. But Jakey Lee, man, he's got mostly like a ton of iconic riffs. So I would learn some of that. Learn Bark at the Moon solo. I mean, that's right there. That's where you want to be. How would you use them to write heavy metal, heavy music, like you guys do? There's so many times where I'm, you know, pulling influence from old records where a solo or a lick or something like that, I might be just driving around and hear a certain phrase in a solo and be like, I should really learn that. I mean, that happens all the time with Jakey Lee or Vito Bratta, so it's always like the tasteful licks. Actually, another cool, I don't know the guy's name, and it's not Richie Sambora, but whoever played on the first Bon Jovi record, I forget what his name is. I can try to look it up, but he played on the very, very first Bon Jovi record, and it wasn't Richie Sambora, but he is an ultimate shredder. That's where, like, I always hear riffs in those old Bon Jovi records. Also, got to check out the new Swivel song, and that solo you pulled off took me by complete surprise. Excellent job. Yeah, speaking of pulling influence, thanks, Drew. Swivel, I have a band, a side band called Swivel. It's a modern day grunge band with a couple all-stars from Massachusetts. But yeah, the solo in that. Oh yeah, if you're looking to check that out, go to YouTube, write Swivel My Own Cage. You can find that online. But anyway, the influence for that solo, actually, there's like a little messy part where I play it at the end of the solo. And there's a guy who used to play in David Bowie put out a side project way back in the day, and it was called Tin Machine. And I remember the guy just like using whammy a lot and doing like fun tapping things. So I pulled a little influence out of that, like whatever I remembered that guy soloing to be for that solo. So Tin Machine, check it out. Radar Love cover, Brado solo. Yeah, Vito Brado's the man. Favorite Unearth riff. Why don't I play it for you? Let's play Watch It Burn. I'll play Watch It Burn. There's like, in my opinion, when I was putting together that song a long time ago, and I remember saying to myself, like, I want to write the ultimate Unearth song, something that has like all the riffs to it, all the cool parts that Unearth was known for, and Watch It Burn's a really fun one to play. So I think you'll know which riff it is. It's one of the ones that I play just with hammering on the left hand, and I don't pick on the right hand. So let's play that, guys. Again, pop in, ask your questions. Let's definitely party. We're here, and definitely I'm here to talk about Fishman Fluence humbuckers. So I am using, just in case if you don't know, this is my LTD KSM Signature 7 Series 7-string series guitar with ESP, and this is the jam. So I'm playing with an Evertune bridge, modern 7-string nickel humbuckers, and this is the ceramic in the bridge, Alnico in the neck. I am playing in voice 1, which means active. This is the active tone. If I pull this up, I will be in passive mode. If I am in active mode and I pull this up, I'm getting -60 of gain reduction. I will not use any of those features on the song on this particular playthrough, but I will say that I will be in voice 1 the whole time. So if you want to play like me, if you want to party like me, this is how you do it. Guys, this is Watch It Burn. Haven't practiced it in a while, but let's party. Guys, sorry, I was in the wrong tuning. What's that riff? There it is, there it is, there it is. Let's start it again. Sorry, guys. That was Watch It Burn by Unearth. I apologize for the false start there. That's what you get for not practicing. Ken, do you run P90s on any of your guitars? If so, what stuff do you usually play on it? I love P90s. Fishman is putting out a set of Greg Koch's signature Gristle Master P90s coming up very, very soon. It's very, very, very soon. But I love P90s. I didn't know. I've never played P90s. And then when we were developing these pickups, I really got to see what P90s can do. And if you're looking for like clean guitar, like a lot of like depends. If you're looking, I really like the neck pickup for cleans and stuff like that. I never thought to use P90s. But it's great for rock and roll. It's great for a lot of different things. I mean, I could definitely see myself playing like AC/DC on it. It's a very, very cool sounding pickup. But what do I play? I am currently playing the Modern Series humbuckers. They are in this guitar. I also love the Fishman Classic series, and specifically I like Voice 2 the most. That's for my personal playing style. But if I was playing scaled back, classic rock and roll, something like that requires a PAF, Voice 1 is pretty awesome in that too. So there's been times when I've been in the studio playing like rock and roll on Voice 2, and then I've kicked it back to Voice 1 and done some clean stuff or some like, underwound kind of pickup sound. So it's cool. Totally cool. That tone rules, man. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it. This is my Rev Generator 100P. This is a really great amp. Has 2 notes technology in it. That's what you're hearing. I like to not use a microphone on it because I've came up with a really great IR that sounds just like my studio environment. And to keep the my studio a little bit on the quiet side, I use this guy right here. And your second follow-up question is, apart from the amp, what pedals do I use? If I need to go into drop, I use a Digitech, what's it called, drop pedal. But it's always my guitar, into an OD 808 Maxon overdrive, into a MXR noise clamp, into the front of the amp. In this case, I have those 2 pedals into the drop, into the rev. So I will play something if you want scale tuned down so you can hear how good that is. Watch it burn. Yes, the writing is on the wall. Thank you very much for showing up. Sonia, what's going on? What's band name? My band name, the band that I currently play in is the band Unearth. Unearth. I'm also the Fishman brand manager for Fluence. But if you want to hear some rock and roll, or grunge, if you will, check out my other band, Swivel, 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 and the song is called My Own Cage. Yeah, so guys, actually, just to keep us rolling, the other day I was making a playlist on Spotify, and it was like grunge songs that I liked. And I want to get your opinion, because there's Soundgarden, there's Mudhoney, there's Nirvana, there's Alice in Chains, there's Pearl Jam, there's Sonic Youth. What are some other grunge bands? Babes in Toyland is one that I liked. Yeah, so I want you guys to I was trying to make this playlist, and I'm saying to myself, oh, there's so many grunge songs and grunge bands to work with. I mean, I even put Smashing Pumpkins' first album a little bit in that category, but can you guys think of any other grunge bands? Because Hole is another one. But yeah, other than that, I was kind of saying to myself, wow, what is there? Only maybe under 20 awesome grunge bands? But anyway, early Foo Fighters. Yeah, I put a couple early first record Foo Fighters songs in there, because it is grunge. I don't know you anything. That sounds very I think the song's called like "I'll Stick Around" or something. But that's very grunge too. That's a cool yeah, early Foo Fighters. I wouldn't say like their second record on. I wouldn't say that. What do I have to pay you to play the solo from Zombie Autopilot? You're one of my metal heroes. Thank you, Rolo. I really appreciate it. Why don't I just play the song for you, and you tell me. You don't have to pay me anything. I'm here all the time for you. We're here to just party, talk about Fishman Fluence. We're here to talk about all types of stuff. You'd like to hear a clean sound from my pickups. Okay, let's before I play the song, let's see what I can do. Just so you know, I'm just going to get this set up. I didn't really set up for cleans, but let me see if I can get some clean sounds here. Yeah, I see you, Sonia. Yeah, this is there's no dirt here. I put it on like kind of a channel 2 on this rev. I'm not really familiar with this amp, but I'm just trying to play around with some chords. But this doesn't have any distortion on it, so keep checking it out. I'm playing. So I hope that answered your question. I have a little bit of a clean thing going on. So that was just voice 2, passive, in this particular set of pickups. So yeah, that was voice 2. That was a little bit of clean. Obviously, go to our website and check out our classic series humbuckers and other things. We definitely have demonstrations of them in a better clean environment. And especially check out our Strat pickups. So someone wanted to hear Rolo. Let's go back to this. Guys, keep writing questions. I'm going to be answering them. But let's play Zombie Autopilot. Let's rock and roll. a zombie autopilot off of the oncoming storm. Thank you, Rolo, for requesting that. Let's see. Days of the New is a great grunge band. That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out for sure. Have you heard of any new genre called Thal? No, I have not. What does it sound like? Another question. What happened to Burn Your Wishes? Burn Your Wishes was just a one-off. Adam D and I wrote a bunch of songs, and Adam D and I just decided to put it on record, and we thought it would be a cool thing to do. So we did it because we're friends. That's what you do sometimes with friends. You just kind of jam out tunes, get things going that, you support your friends in whatever it is that they want to do. And at the time, I was just kind of like hanging out, not doing anything with the material, and Adam thought it would be cool to lay it down. So we just did. I think we did it in like a weekend. Let's see. Oh yeah, Temple of the Dog was one too. Yeah, Temple of the Dog was a great grunge side project that had Eddie Vedder. And well, basically it was a mashup of all the Soundgarden and Pearl Jam members. Let's see. Yeah, Bush, early Bush. You could probably also throw Silverchair into the mix there. I'm probably going to have to add that to my playlist. Will there be a new version of the Moderns with Voice 3? Well, as you know, we have, our classics were two-voiced, and then we switched them to three-voice, and with the success of that project, I could see us definitely... moving to Moderns with Voice 3 at some point, doing like a nice little upgrade refresh. It's been a while, so I think we could dig into something there. But there's no plans of it coming out anytime soon. But there are definitely. I think it could be something that's on the roadmap. Oh yeah, Sponge. Yeah, I don't think they're necessarily grunge. They're definitely more radio rock. I put them in the same category as like Lit. But I like those bands for sure. I love how saturated the tone is, but it's still clear enough when you play single notes in octaves. Well, to be honest with you, the amp does a lot for that. The overdrive does a little bit of that too. But I would say the pickups are the main reason why you're hearing so much great note separation in octaves. I'll say that when you play big open chords with a regular set of wire wound pickups, you're going to find yourself in the middle of the chord, like the in-between strings, as I call them. You're going to see yourself like not hearing them, or if you're playing like big inverted chords, like, Deftone stuff, especially in low tunings, you lose a lot of that with wire wound pickups. And with Fluence, you don't miss any of that. I mean, I'll show you real quick. As you can hear, you're not missing anything. And if I dare you to go onto your guitar right now, if you're not using Fluence, and try big inverted chords with low tunings, just like I just did. And you're not going to hear the note separation. The Fishman thinly sliced precision coil, a 48-layer precision coil, just works. There's so much note definition, clarity. They're noiseless. Everything you'd ever want in a pickup, it's right there for you. Thanks, Rolo. Appreciate you popping by. Pulling a dime bag right there with the whammy bar, huh, Ken? I don't have a whammy bar. I don't have a whammy bar on this guitar. So if you're hearing me do something, it's probably a pinch harmonic. I tend to do that sometimes just to have fun, because that's what this is all about. Can I play Run to the Hills? No, I haven't. Not in this tuning. There, I can't play it in this tuning. I'm sorry. Run to the Hills. Iron Maiden is one of my favorite bands of all time. I appreciate you asking for that request. I should know how to play it on this guitar, and I will learn it. Maybe one of these feeds. This is actually a pretty cool question. Maybe one of these feeds I'll just do covers. I think it'd be cool to like maybe not play Unearth stuff and just do a bunch of covers you know, so you can hear these pickups in a couple different ways. On a couple different guitars would be pretty cool too. Sponge was a pretty good band. I'm not, yeah, they had that song, Save a Prayer for Me, Say a Prayer for Me. I like that song. I hope you and Adam D are still friends. Just so you know, I still listen to Burn Your Wishes very often. One of my favorite songs. I really appreciate it. Adam D and I are still very close friends. We still talk a lot. He moved out of Massachusetts. He was a Massachusetts native, but he tends to come by every once in a while, or when I'm out there, we hang out. Adam D's a great guy. Yeah, and I appreciate you listening to Burn Your Wishes. Thanks for keeping that alive. Check out my my grunge band Swivel on YouTube. You can find our new release. You can actually go and download our new song as well on Bandcamp if you look up Swivel. Let's see. Candlebox. Yeah, Candlebox was another one. Yeah. Screaming Trees. Another one I'm thinking of is Soul Asylum. Who sings I nearly lost you, yeah. I think that's Screaming Trees. That was a pretty good grunge song as well. I would think that that's grunge. Sliced up verses and chopped course win. Yes. Let's see what else. Thanks for the explanation. That's why I want to buy the open core Fluences for the PAF sound. Yeah, if you're a PAF player, you need the classics. Voice 1. I mean, I know that I was right off the bat saying, oh, I love the classics and Voice 2 is my jam. That's what I tend to play a little bit more aggressive rock and roll through higher gain, sometimes saturated amps. But if you're looking to play like, you know, a Marshall tone classic, like real classic sounds, Voice 1 really kills it. It's the perfect PAF, but like PAFs have always, like, people have always wanted a couple more turns on the bobbin for PAFs to get a little more gain, but that tends to mess things up. With Fluence, we didn't have to worry about that. We got that you know, quintessential PAF sound, but we just lifted the output just a little bit. So really cool stuff. Melt My Face. I can't. I just don't know how. I don't know where you are. Oh, meant to say without the whammy bar. My bad. No worries. Yeah, I have a guitar in the background, as you can see. That one has a Floyd Rose. That definitely has a Floyd Rose. Absolutely love that guitar. Yeah, covers would be pretty cool. I gotta get on that. I think I should definitely. Maybe I should play like we're talking about grunge. Maybe I should play a bunch of grunge songs, including maybe the Swivel track. But yeah, maybe I should do that. Let's see. Let's see what I can pull together sometime. Are you a punk rock type of person? And if so, what bands are your favorites? I would say I'm not a crazy punk rock guy, but I will say that my favorite punk rock band of all times would be the Ramones. I just think that they had a lot of pop sensibility, and they were really catchy and cool and fun. Iconic looking, right? I think Ramones really scratches that itch for me. But I would say there was a newer punk rock band, and I don't think you're going to be able to find this online, but someone turned me on to them at one point, and they're called Carime. I believe it was like Caarime or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to find it. Let me see if I can actually find it. I have it on my phone, actually. Carime. Let's spell that. It was spelled weird. Oh, hold on a second. Let me go into my personal audio files with all my songs on it. All right, as that's getting going, I'll continue to entertain. Let's see. Reload. Why won't this pop up? Sorry, Carime. I don't know how to spell it. I do not know how to spell Carime, like the way that the band does it. So new Unearth coming out in the future. We're looking to do some Unearth. Yeah, we're definitely looking to. We're recording right now. Like we're putting together demos for the new record. So that's been fun. Really interested in expanding or broadening our horizons a bit with the new release. We're really interested in like doing some new things on this record. So we'll soon see. We'll soon see how that works. But yeah, Unearth is we're going in the studio maybe I think in October. So that's gonna be super fun. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting all your questions together, guys. I apologize. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. Randy Rhoads. Yeah, I was talking about how awesome Ozzy's guitar player was, and I'm saying Randy Rhoads was a great guitar player. I really like a lot of the Jakey Lee stuff too. Jakey Lee, in that, I think the limited time that he was in the band, had a lot of ripping solos. So you should definitely check out Jakey Lee. I think he was like one of my favorites. But obviously Randy Rhoads is an icon, redefined guitar in my opinion. Your LTD looks like quite a gentleman. It is. I play this guitar constantly. It's the only one I play. I mean, sometimes I'll switch over to my other guitar just to fool around. But I'll say flat out, yeah, this is my guitar. This is what I do. Let's see. Ken, maybe you could request covers from comments. Yeah, that would be cool if I was good enough. If I was good enough to just pull songs and have them ready. I am not that good. I would just be wasting your time trying to learn the songs while I'm on the live stream. Let's go. My new stuff is gonna hype. Newer elements of modern metal. Yeah, we're really just trying to like do new things that expand the band, make us sound more sophisticated or try new elements. It's always fun to experiment a bit. Yeah, Jakey Lee was very underrated. Jakey Lee was really awesome. Just picked up an ESP LTD Steph 600. Is there any chance we will ever see 6-string Steph signatures from Fishman again? I'm gonna say those were a special. Like, since Steph plays extended range, you'll see that our signature artists, like Killswitch Engage or other artists, we don't offer their pickups in 6, 7, or 8. Sorry, 6-string or 8-string or whatever it is. Like, if an artist plays that specific style, we tend to sell the style that artist plays. Like in the case of Tosin Abasi, he plays 6, 7, and 8. Javier Reyes, same thing. Killswitch Engage only plays 6. Will Adler only plays 6. So there's a range there. Steph does not play 6 very often. He plays 8, 9. So you may see some fancy pickups like that in the future. There may be a 6-string Steph, but Steph's pickups definitely, we did them as a limited edition, and that limited edition was kind of cool because we only made, I think, 100. Yeah, I think it was like 100 pickups total. So if you could find them, they're kind of a collector's item. Rini, you miss it. You missed out. Oh man. Gone from being a whole hour early and a half to late. Please, can you give who's Arion a shout out? Poor little lad got hit today, and would cheer him up. Oh, is that your pet? I'm so sorry. I noticed that you have animals, and I have my dogs upstairs right now. For Arion, I will play the Great Dividers. Let's. I hope that your little furry friend is better and is not too hurt. So let's play the Great Divider.
Give it every
That was the Great Dividers. We have a question, and I'll just, since I'm here, Charles is asking, what does the drop pedal do? It drops the sound without you actually having to downtune. Yes. I find that this pedal is pretty good when you drop it like a few steps, you know, two, maybe up to about two. But if I'm playing... Sorry, let me mute my mic. That's the drop pedal there for you. Oh, it's your friend's lad. Got hit by a bully. Oh, that's so bad. All right. Sorry, Rini. Sorry for your friend. That was the Great Dividers off the Oncoming Storm. Ken, are there any plans to release Fluence for basses? Is that Music Man basses? They have I think it's Music Man, but they have definitely like a very large pickup. You can still take that bass and route out most of them have pickguards. So just get a pickguard and route it for a SOPR. For now, that's the best I can give you. That the Music Man format is very, very unorthodox. So, yes. Ken, I have a question. What's the difference between the Fluence Moderns and the Abasi? Which one is the tightest on low end? My guitar has Fluence Moderns. Can I fit the Abasis in there direct? Yeah. I mean, I would say that the Moderns are a little more tight sounding. Abasis might have more room for low end because he thumps and does some cool stuff on that. The Abasis are a direct replacement. You might have to redo your wiring for that particular guitar, but you don't have to worry about the route of the hole. So I would say, yeah, if you want to play like Metallica, heavy metal, like Pantera, I would think there's enough, there's enough to work with inside the Moderns. But if you want a little more, thump and slap and stuff, progressive stuff, Tosin's pickups are awesome. Unearth will be working with Adam D again. We worked with Adam D on the last record. He actually tracked the drums in San Diego. That was really cool. Ken, just watch the Sounds of the Underground 005 DVD. I remember watching it in college and loving it. My favorite memory stories from that tour. Could you share? It was a big blur. I would say that I was drinking adult beverages from morning till night. But the shows were great. The people who ran the festival were really nice. Paul Conroy, Tim Bohr. It was kind of like one of those... it was a cool festival where a lot of booking agents got together and actually booked the tour themselves and went out on the road with us. So it was guys and girls that we've known in the industry for years. And it's kind of, after Ozfest, it was kind of a nice, cool step. It was a DIY tour for sure. But... I'll never forget all the bands. I mean, Poison the Well was on there, From Autumn to Ashes, Lamb of God, Every Time I Die, all of our friends, Chimera, I think Opeth was on that. There's just so many great bands. Just curious, what serial number do you have in your guitar? Did she get any dents or scratches yet? No, I've been mainly, a little bit, play it live. My serial number is... 16084009. Don't try to claim it on insurance because it's in my hands. But yeah, there's I mean, the pick guard tends to get scratches because of the pick, but other than that, not really. And any chance we see any fun colors for the Moderns in the future or a custom design option? Yes, I'm just gonna say yes to that. You might see some cool changes and covers and stuff like that. So cool. So Let's see what other questions we got here. I am almost out of time. Come to Ohio. Yes, I would love to. Do you could you play Overcome? Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to. I apologize. Next week for sure. Can we hear Dust off of Extinctions? Again, I only have like 2 minutes left. Not enough time. So which one is the best, Abasi or Moderns? There's, I'm looking for something that would react best in the lows and articulate. I was looking to play progressive stuff with staccato riffs. Then neither one is like quote unquote the best, but I would say if you're looking to play progressive stuff, go with Tosin Abasi's for sure. His pickups I think are the quintessential progressive pickup. It has so much under the hood. There's so many different sounds in there. Yeah. And you might need, actually, I would recommend that if you have a blade switch in your guitar, get a super 5-way switch, possibly Oak Grigsby. You can get a lot of those cool split and in-between positions that way. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much, Frito. Yeah, it's time for me to split. Everyone, thank you so much. I really appreciate all you coming out today. We had a great feed. I'm going to be back next week, Wednesday, at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just like usual. Don't miss out on any of my live streams. Absolutely love doing this for you. I do love to talk about Fluence, love to talk about my career, talk about anything that you want to hear, play songs for you. But don't forget to head over to www.fishman.com. Check out our website, acoustic, electric, MIDI guitar pickups, amplification, whatever it is that you're looking for, we have it. Even if you're stumped on a wiring diagram or something like that, head over to fishman.com. We'll show you how to wire stuff. We have great service on the site. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much. My name's Ken Susi, Fluence brand manager, as well as guitar player of Unearth. And this has been fun. We will see you next week. Thanks, everyone. Bye.